Hi, this is Eli from Great Time Apps, and I'm going to show you how to add a bar live right in the Drink Specials app 2.0. So one of the big feature feedbacks we got was that people wanted to add bars live in the app. You were able to add specials, you were able to update, you were able to verify, you were able to strike specials, but you couldn't add bars. So we added that functionality. So if you go up here to add bar, you're going to be asked to check and make sure that we don't already have the bar. So the bar I'm going to add is called Lion's Head. So I click OK. It's going to zoom out, and then you just search, Lion, search. Alright, so no bar called Lion is there in Chicago, and so it turns all the filters to all. So I just click It's Not Here. And now I type in Lion's Head, and I search. Okay, so now what this does is it uses Google Local, and it'll find that bar for you. Awesome, Lion's Head. You'll get this screen to make sure that the address is right. It'll just pull that right out of Google, and you have to click Add. Great, success. So now, to make a bar actually show up, it has to have a special. So you have to click OK, and now we'll add a special. So I know that they have on Monday nights from a beer special from 4 until 2 a.m. $1 beer, and that's a pretty good deal. And so now it never expires, but we can show you what happens if you want to choose that. So if you click on, you'll be able to set the date. So you see today, February 27th would be the start date, and it would expire by default tomorrow, but you can make it any future date. So if there's a beer of the month, if there's some kind of other special that has an expiration, or if it's an event that you want to promote until a certain day, those are all possible here, and you see that iPhone will allow you to do that. So if this is good until April, that's all right. So we'll say that it is, and now we can add it. Now it's going to say, all right, so you want to add it, yes, and I'm done here. We'll close out the adding. Yes, and add another means that you have another special also at that bar, or you can cancel and it'll take you back. So for me, this is all I want to do. It's going to think a little bit, and now when you search for Lion, we'll be able to find that, drill right into it. $1 beers, Mondays, 4 to 10. Then if I want to go in and verify it, success, it'll now let other users know that I've not only added it, but I've verified it as correct. One other cool thing is that if we look at the Lion's Head pub, you can click in for more info that if there's a Twitter account or Facebook account, city administrators, who are our ambassadors, can go in and update this information. So I know that these guys are at Lion's Head Pub on Twitter, so if I go to update address, yes, I want to do this. For Twitter, I can just add at Lion's Head Bar. Okay, and update. Cool. So now, when any other user looks for that bar, they'll be able to see that information. You'll also see why that's cool in one of our videos on sharing, because it'll then include that Twitter name in a tweet if you're saying that you're going there. So that's pretty awesome. I do want to show you one other cool thing, and this is really relevant to countries where Google Maps doesn't work very well. We've got a ton of users in Korea, but it's pretty tough to use in Korea, or if you just already know a bar's address. Instead of searching, you can just click Add Bar. And so now this will let you directly input the name and address of a bar. So here for bar name, I know there's a bar called Morton's at the address of 1050 North State in Chicago. And now when I click Add, what this is going to do is it's going to use Google to go make sure we know exactly where that is to put on a map. Again, you have to add a special. So I know that they have $4 wine in the evenings, which is pretty cool. So if we go days, that's an everyday special, and my type is wine. And then you can see my start time. Start time is 5, and it goes until the close of the bar, which is at 2. Done, add, and yes, I'm done. So you can see those are the two cool ways to add bars. One is using Google, one is just entering the address. It does have to be run against Google so that we can make sure we get that map pin at the right place. So if I search for Morton's, you can see it right there. That's a special we put in. You can see the wine icon. We can go in and verify it, and we're good to go. So it's a really, really exciting thing that we've seen a ton of growth and a ton of our users adding new bars all over the country, adding new specials and keeping them verified. And so we've really seen a lot of growth out of this, and we're really excited.